From legal woes to legal wows, attorney Allie Booker has got you covered. Civil lawsuit to CPS knocking on your door and more. Criminal case saying you were the looker, call your attorney Allie Booker. If you're in the cooker, call your attorney Allie Booker. See how the last thing.
Hello, it's your favorite attorney, and I'm here talking to you all about children who get settlements. We have to discuss children that get settlements. There are times that a child may come into a large sum of money due to an accident that occurs with their parents or due to an accident that occurs with them. We have to be very careful, because anytime a child is getting a large sum of money or a child's been in a car accident or otherwise, the court is usually going to be involved because they have to be. And just because you have the child right now does not mean you will have the child continuously. We have to make sure that people who have custody and possession of our children that are coming into money are fit. If your daughter has a child whose father was killed and there's an open case and the child is suing for wrongful death, you as the grandmother better stick your face in that house. You make sure, if you know your daughter has problems, that you're propping her up. Because what you don't want to happen is for CPS to come in. And when children are getting money, that's usually what happens. The government comes in. Because see, they don't want you to get the money anyways. So a lot of the times they'll put it in a trust, put it in an annuity, but the next thing they go to do is take possession of the child. Because there are times where a child underneath the age of 18 is allowed to access some of that money for their daily living, depending on what they receive that money for. And when they receive that money from a parent who was helping that child along or who was paying child support, or they receive that money, as a beneficiary of that parent, they can start to access that money before 18. Then you have to pay attention to who has possession and custody of those children. We have to make sure we step in, make sure the state doesn't step in against our children, because it's very easy for them to appoint someone over that money. And when they appoint someone over that money, or they appoint someone over that child, all of these people have to be paid. They're paid right out of that child's money, and a lot of the times, unfortunately, the child isn't left with much or anything at all. So we need to start paying attention to our children who are coming into money. And we've got to make sure that those children in our family are well taken care of, even if we have to prop those parents up or prop those caregivers up ourselves. Because what you don't want is someone from the outside to be appointed over that child, over that money. Okay? That is a huge problem that I see. I have seen even disabled individuals that are adults come into money because either their parents have passed on, they may have Down syndrome or what have you. They come into money. Here comes the state. Here they come. They want the body of the child because they want the money. Okay? They want the body of the adult because they want the money. So they'll say, you're not taking care of the adult right. Or they'll try to appoint a guardian over the funds only, and then the funds won't be there anymore. And then you'll be stuck with the body of the person. And then they won't have the money that they had before because somebody else was managing it. We have to pay attention. We have to work together when we have our children that are coming into money, okay? And are disabled or mentally unsound that are coming into money. And we've got to all about work together. Do not fight each other. Because once you start to fight each other, the court's coming in, of course, because you're fighting. And they're going to probably get somebody from the outside. And then you're both out. We got to think about that. And we will talk about that more, guys. But until next time, I will see you all later. Court stands in recess.